What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It is your boy, TheGlacierr, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about why I think you should play Garen, and honestly, I think that you guys should main Garen. So here is my reasoning why. So let's just jump right into the video, boys. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is my story on how Garen took me to Diamond in 3 seasons of me not being able to get into Diamond. So basically, in Season 3, I ended up hitting Diamond 3 for the first time ever. I had probably some super high MMR. I was playing against some pro players here and there. I was doing really, really well. Then all of a sudden, Season 4 rolls around, 5 and 6, and I'm hard stuck Platinum 1. I'm failing my Diamond promos, 2, 3, even 4 times, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I cannot get back into it, okay? Then Season 6 rolls around, and it's the tank meta, and I need to find someone to play. So I end up picking up Garen, and I end up absolutely smashing every single person that I go against for some reason. And I ended up just really liking the champion, okay? And then in Season 7, finally, I end up getting myself to Diamond 4, I think around, 30 to 50 LP, with absolutely no issues. Getting past Plat 2, Plat 1, Diamond 5, I absolutely steamrolled my way with Garen, and I really think that you guys are going to be able to do the exact same thing. So here's my reasoning why you guys should main Garen. So the first reason is that he is capable of taking you to your desired elo. So obviously, I just told you my story on how I've been hard stuck Platinum for 3 seasons in a row. I get myself to Diamond 4, absolutely no issues. And I think that he can do the same for you. So if you're a bronze, silver, or even a gold player, if you guys want to get yourself even to the next elo, I do think that playing Garen for even like a week, maybe 2 weeks straight without playing anyone else, you're going to have some seriously great results if you're just looking to climb elo. I know Garen may seem a little boring to some of you guys, but I honestly promise you that he can take you. If you're serious about climbing elo, this is the champion to do it. Recently, there's actually been quite a few master tier players that have been one-tricking Garen to master tier from Diamond, from Platinum, that I have seen recently, and even the end of last season. I've seen at least like 5 or 6 people make it to master tier with Garen. Now, that's never been done before, and that should really, really say something to you about this champion and the way that things are going for him right now. He's in a super good spot, and if you guys are serious about climbing elo, I highly recommend you give him a try. The next thing is that he forces you to win without relying on your champion and your mechanics. So the interesting thing about Garen, and one of the reasons that I became so good at the game very quickly, why I made it to Diamond 4, is that you don't have any fancy combos that you have to master. You don't have to sit there and practice tool for hours. You don't have to play hundreds of games to understand Garen's mechanics. You realistically, you got to play like about 10 games of Garen to understand him fully. Let's just say with a champion like Riven, you have to learn how to double cast. You have to learn when to properly wind slash. You have to learn how to do all these different things, all these animation cancels, and that can become a real headache if you're not playing like over 1,000 games at a time with the champion. It's very difficult. It's a little intimidating, to be honest. And a lot of the time, too, that I end up seeing in low Diamond and even in Platinum 1 and Platinum 2, which I'm seeing right now, is that people are pretty damn good with their champions. So when they play Yasuo, when they play Riven, when they play Darius, whoever they're ending up playing, their mechanics are pretty solid. But the thing that they're lacking on, and the reason why they're not able to climb to the next level, which is Diamond or Master Tier, is because they're not able to focus on the fundamentals of macro play and micro play. And what I mean by that is forcing yourself to freeze the wave, forcing yourself to push the wave every single time you kill someone so that it bounces back into you, just perfectly controlling the creep wave, warding optimally, rotating and split pushing. All these things, these players have no idea how to do correctly, and it is absolutely screwing them over. Just a little example, so I ended up getting solo killed the other day when I was playing on the main account by this pretty decent Riven one trick. She had a couple 100 games. I think she was like hard stuck Platinum 1, got into her Diamond series a couple times, the same old story. And every single time she would kill me, she would never fully push the wave under the tower. She would push one wave, and then my wave would crash it right where that little triangle is, right in front of your tower. And I would just come back to this massive wave of like 3 minion waves, or 2.5 minion waves, and then it's like that she never killed me. So if she, I think honestly, if she had played Garen, she would understand how to properly freeze the wave and all that stuff. that's the interesting thing about Garen is he forces you, because you have no mechanics to worry about, no fancy outplays. The only way you win with Garen is perfect farming and freezing the wave on your opponents. That is the only way. So you're gonna get so damn good at these fundamentals that once you play, at least 100 games of Garen or so, you can take those properties, those things that you learn about the macro and micro play, and you can transfer it over to any lane or any champion that you want to play. So it definitely is a good investment of your time if you guys are looking to get to that next level of gameplay. Now, one of my favorite things about Garen is that it is very easy to win lane phase with. Now, this is only recently true in Season 7 and going on into Season 8 because of all the Garen buffs and all the changes that have been going on. A few things that I want to talk about are definitely the fact that his W has been changed, so now you can actually tank an entire ability with your W. So for example, just a little example, so Renekton was by far the worst matchup for Garen because all he had to do, Renekton, he jumps in, he W's you, he auto, he Q's you, and he E's back out, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? But now what ends up happening, all you have to do on Garen is just sit back in your caster minions, okay? As soon as he decides to dash on you, all you do is pop your W. When he W's, you're only stunned for, I think, half a second because you get tenacity and 60% damage reduction, okay? You take virtually no damage, you pop your spin, you pop your Q, you chase his ass down, and you slap him in the face with your Q, and you're winning the trade every single time. Okay, that is one of the reasons why you're going to win virtually every single trade and lane phase with. The next thing is that Garen can no longer be abused as easily as before. So, as you all knew, when people would play Jace, when people would play Pantheon, when people would play Teemo, all they would do is they would freeze the wave on you, and they'd just throw Qs, they'd throw autos, they'd throw their spells at you, and there was nothing that you could do about it. But now with these new minion wave changes, anytime you cast an ability on anytime you hit your opponent in the minion wave, the minion wave is going to aggro onto you and it's going to push in your favor, okay? So that you can no longer be abused in the top lane. So every little buff that is happening is making Garen more and more strong to be able to just take on anyone that he wants, no big deal. Another thing, too, is they did buff the AD ratio a little while back on his spin. So it's making full AD Garen even more viable, too, when you're rocking that Infinity Edge setup that I always do. Now, the next reason why I think you should main Garen is that he is a great champion to start with and then play a more difficult champion after. So as we talked about before, he's going to give you probably the best foundation possible because, again, you don't have to focus on any hard mechanics. You don't have to even focus on your champion at all. You just got to focus on the controlling of the minion waves. You got to focus on matchups. You got to focus on how to split push, how to rotate, how to be there for your team. You have to focus on how League of Legends is fundamentally played, which I think is the most overlooked thing of all time. People still in low diamond. I mean, you got to think about it. It's diamond elo, and these guys still don't know what they're doing. That's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. So I think that if you guys give Garen a chance, play 100 games of him, or even just play a whole week of him nonstop, you're going to be forced to learn all the fundamentals of the champion, and you're going to be a much, much stronger, much better player, much better decision maker after you're done playing Garen. And the last and final thing I want to tell you guys why you should main Garen is he is very versatile in playstyle. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking like, oh, I'm going to build a Black Cleaver and I'm going to go full tank, and I'm here to tell you, hell no. I'm telling you, hell no to that playstyle. That is one of the options that is offered, and yes, it is still a great, perfectly fine playstyle, and I've actually seen quite a few Garen mains make it to Master Tier like that, but I'm here to tell you there are quite a few playstyles. So the first one obviously being the classic Garen playstyle of the Black Cleaver into the full tank. You spin, you shred people's armor, and you're tanky as hell, and you destroy people with your true damage ultimate, okay? That's a great playstyle. The second playstyle is full AD, which I honestly have kind of made, I've made it semi-popular, okay, in the Garen community. You rush Yomu's Ghostblade into Infinity Edge, into Duskblade, whatever the situation calls for, and you run straight into their AD carry, and you Q him, you spin, and or if you're even fed enough, you just Q him one time and he dies. So that's one of my favorite playstyles for sure. The next one that I also came up with is the split push Garen. So basically what you're going to do in this situation is you're going to go Youmuu's into Trinity Force, into Sterak's Gauge, and if you even want to, you can go for a Titanic Hydra. And what this setup does, it allows you to absolutely nuke towers. Like, seriously, with this setup, I think Garen might be one of the fastest tower takers in the entire game. It is absolutely insane, and I hope you guys give this one a try. So this is why I think you guys should main Garen. As I said, he forces you to focus on the fundamentals, very versatile in playstyle, great champion to start with, very easy to win lane phases with. There's no reason why you guys shouldn't at least try him for a week. Play 100 games of him, however you guys feel, honestly, but give him a try, and I promise you he will take you to your desired elo if that is what you guys want out of the champion. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you learned something. Leave a like on the video if it did. Otherwise, let me know in the comments section down below what you guys think. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you guys already know I'm reading all the comments, and I'm going to try my best to respond to every single one of them. So thanks for watching the video, boys. Peace!